that at the end of the show, he would let fans stick his drumsticks up. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to a new video. What's up, guys? Welcome back. I'm Nick Fast, and today we're going to talk about my top 5 favorite punk albums in my collection. Ron Haggerty is having a giveaway contest where he's giving away a copy of Black Flag In My Head. He got an extra copy from Chris Profi, another YouTuber, and wanted to pay it forward with a giveaway. If you guys want to join, all you have to do is subscribe to Ron and Chris, show your top 5 favorite punk albums in your collection, and just let him know on his video when you've uploaded an entry. Easy. Don't worry, I'll link everything below so you can find it. He said he should be drawing for it on February 1st, so you have plenty of time. I personally don't have any Black Flag albums. I just don't really see any Black Flag albums where I live. So, my top 5 favorite punk albums. He did say you can put any kind of punk, pop punk, hardcore punk, etc. You get it. So mine's a little all over the place. We'll just start off with the band that got me into the genre. This is technically a pop punk album, but without them, I wouldn't have looked into punk more in depth and found out all these other bands. So number 1, Blink-182, Take Your Pants Off and Jacket. I think this was a lot of kids in the early thousands introduction to pop punk or Enema of the State. Either way, this has First Date, The Rock Show, Stay Together for the Kids. I think Blink was one of the last bands to really have that punk edge before it all morphed into a pop punk scene. The music videos alone push boundaries, and I think that's what punk is about. The second one on my list, the Transplants in the War Zone. This isn't my favorite Transplants album. I'd say Haunted Cities is. But having Travis Barker in this band only grew my curiosity as a young, impressionable kid to check out more punk music. Number 3 on my list is Operation Ivy, Energy. Considered more of a ska punk band. I had a friend who was from California who showed me this band. It's pretty crazy the influence this band had on so many artists, being that they were only a band for 3 years. And Tim Armstrong, who's in Operation Ivy, is also in the Transplants and is one of the main writers for the Transplants music. So that's kind of a cool little connection between the two. The next one is probably my favorite punk band, NoFX, Punk in Drublic. Everyone knows Linoleum on this album. It's so popular that it's been covered by so many different bands. NoFX just put out a new song called Linoleum, kind of making fun of Linoleum on this album. But there's something about Fat Mike that always brings me back. I don't know if it's his personality or maybe I just love the music, but together it's made me a lifelong fan. There's also this documentary I watched a couple years ago now about all these old punk rockers and now they're dads and they're raising families. It's called The Other F Word. It's really good if you haven't checked it out. It's just cool to see these guys in a different light as, family men. And the last one on my list, number 5, G.G. Allin. This one's a bootleg, but I had to put him in my top 5, not because he was great, but because he was great at what he did. More of a shock punk. Just the fact that he was so odd, and his songs were even stranger. Ass Face, A Fuck Up, Give Me Some Head. He used to talk about killing himself on stage. He would cut himself on stage, pee on people off stage. And his bandmates were just as odd. I know his brother was in the band. He had a drummer that at the end of the show, he would let fans stick his drumsticks up his ass. And that's not even the worst stuff that they've done. But it definitely is punk rock. So that's my top 5. That's my entry. Fingers crossed. I'll link everything in the description below, like I said. So if you guys want to submit an entry, you can. I would love if you guys would take a second and subscribe, leave me a comment, like this video, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. Is read a book. A single book. any book.